Hi, everybody, and welcome to this CTV Sports Social Media Wrap. We start tonight with soccer. Huge news as MLS has a restart date for the 2020 season. It is in July with the MLS's Back Tournament. Also, DC United players are now allowed to train at Audi Field. I caught up with defenseman Frédéric Brillant and talked to him about that.
It was not very easy to stay fit, but we had a program with the team, and we needed to follow this program, and it was pretty tough, to train alone all the time. It was hard because it was a lot of running, but yeah, I can say I feel good, and I think I'm fit right now.
For the first time, you guys were able to go train with one another at Audi Field. What was that like, and what did you guys do?
Yeah, we were on the field. It was good to to see on the field again. It was a long time since March 7, I think, the last game. So yeah, it was a long time. No, it was great. Today was a technical exercise. Nothing crazy because we had a lot of running Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. So today was light. It was good to see each other, and yeah, technical. So it was not very hard, but it was a very good training and very good feeling.
The season's restarting in a tournament-type fashion down in Orlando. Explain to me what that's going to be like and what you guys are expecting when you head down south to Florida.
This tournament is something new. We don't know exactly how it will happen, but we are very excited. We come back with the competition, with game together. It will be something special, but we are very exciting. And I think all the player, all team, all staff are in the same way right now, and we can wait to go there right now.
Explain to me that. It's like a group stage with all the teams, and then the top teams move into a knockout bracket, and those all count toward the regular season.
Exactly. It's the same concept than the World Cup. That means so you have some group, I think we will be 4 or 6 group. I don't know exactly. And after that, if you are first and second in your group, you do the quarterfinal and semi-final and final, They talk about the first game. They said, yeah, maybe it will count for the season. I don't know if it's possible, but it's good. Like that is a real challenge, a real competition, and it's great.
Moving on to baseball. Former Orioles and Bay Sox pitcher Tyler Wilson continues to have strong outings as his LG Twins continue to climb the standings in the KBO. Wilson 2-2 on the season, in search of win number 3, and he had it going. Strikeout right here, 1 of 6 on the night, and his offense had his back. Lee Chung-Woon with a single up the middle. Hong Chang-ji flying around third base. He cruises into home, and the Twins take a 3-0 lead. 7th inning now. This would be Wilson's final out, as he would go 6 2/3 in this one and leave with a 4-0 lead. However, he would leave with the bases loaded. He still stood to win, but the bullpen would implode in the 9th inning. Here comes Heroes Jeong Byung-woo with the double over the outfield's head. Winning run comes in to score. Heroes come from behind to win 5-4. I caught up with Wilson from Seoul, Korea after the game and talked about his start.
Baseball is a funny game. It's the first 6 innings went great, went smooth, and then all of a sudden the 7th you kind of run into a roadblock. The team puts together a couple good at bats and gets some guys on base, and I hate leaving guys on base and handing the ball over to the bullpen. I mean, you never want to give your game up, but the bullpen's been fantastic for us all year, and then just tonight just didn't happen to be their night. I take a lot of responsibility for that. It's really tough to come into a game with the bases loaded, and I can't expect them to do much better than what they did. They did their job well, and the only good thing coming out of that is hopefully they'll be fresh again tomorrow. We can have, given that I went a little bit deeper into the game, and we can bounce back and get a win tomorrow.
And yesterday, former Orioles outfielder Hyun-Soo Kim goes deep right here, his 2nd home run of the season and first since opening day, as the Twins take 2 of 3 from the Heroes, winning by a final score of 8-1. And speaking of baseball, the Major League Baseball owners and players continue to negotiate a return to the 2020 season this summer, but the 2020 MLB Draft happened last night. The Orioles selected 2 players on night 1, a pair of guys from the SEC. outfielder Heston Kjerstad, and shortstop Jordan Westberg. We talked to General Manager Mike Elias about those picks, as well as both players.
This is a middle-of-the-order bat profile for us, and we feel that he was the best left-handed hitter in the country this year. And this is somebody that's going to hit for average and power and hit in the middle of our order for a long time while playing a quality right field defense. Heston's a guy that was on the radar screen in high school out of a small high school in Amarillo, Texas. Ended up going to Arkansas, was dominant from the minute he stepped foot on campus, kind of had a growth spurt. The power came and had 2 All-American caliber seasons his first 2 years, went to Team USA, raked for Team USA, almost hit 400 with 3 homers, and started off this year like absolute gangbusters until the shutdown hit. And, we think it would have been a historic season had it kept going. Jordan Westberg, another Team USA guy, a high-performing but also toolsy college shortstop from Mississippi State. You look at the history of the draft, and middle infielders, especially shortstops from the SEC conference, from the big conference schools, they're really every round they're the smartest pick you can make when you get a chance, and you should really grab as many as you can. And we really like Westberg, another guy who was on the radar screen for the scouting community in high school because of the tools that he had. Really good college career, really good cape, and he's a guy. He's got power. He's got above average speed. He can throw. So there's a lot to like here, and we think he can stay at shortstop. And he's somebody that could have gone a couple picks earlier in the first round had things shaken out in different ways.
I'm just excited to be a part of Birdland now and embark on my next journey of professional baseball. And right now I'm just stoked to be a part of the Orioles, and it's a dream come true for me. I'm going to be an impact player for sure, and bring a left-handed bat and a lineup that has power to all parts of the field, left, right, and center. And, I also bring a good glove to the outfield, whether it's left or right or wherever they put me. I'll be a solid defender. And then also one of the things that really contributes to helping a team win, which is the most important thing, is my camaraderie that I'm able to develop with my teammates, and the type of teammate I am to them really will be a big part for me in the clubhouse. I feel like I need to improve on all parts of my game if I want to be the impact player I want to be, whether it's maybe hitting for more power or hitting for more average. And, probably the most important thing to me is plate discipline going forward, just swinging at the right pitches at the right times, everything like that. Going forward with signing, we'll just see how it goes. I'm sure it may be impacted a little bit with everything that's going on through all this virus stuff, but I'm excited to get started on this journey.
And finally, to the NFL. The league plans on starting the 2020 season with training camp in July. Washington head coach Ron Rivera is back in the office planning his strategies for the 2020 season.
We're prepared in terms of I've got all the scheduling done, I've got all the itineraries in place, and I've got the practice scripts ready to go. I've given them to our coordinators, special teams, offense, defense, and they're starting to script those and get those ready. In fact, they should probably be done sometime in the next few days. That we'll have everything in place, and then we'll just adapt them to what happens. There's a whole new set of protocols that the league is coming out with that we're going to have to follow.
And speaking of preparations for the upcoming season, Washington quarterback Dwayne Haskins has spent time with some of his wide receivers working on routes to prepare for 2020.
Not having minicamp and OTAs, it was hard to get those workouts in and the ability to connect with my teammates. So I got the guys that really close with last year, Terry, Kelvin, and Steve, and we've been working out really hard, just trying to simulate having practice or having spring training, so that we'll be able to be ready for the training camp. And then now we're getting close to training camp. We're going to get the rest of the receivers, the rest of the tight ends, the rest of the quarterbacks, and we're going to do that trip that we were trying to do before minicamp happened with the coronavirus, so that we'll be ready to go for the training camp.
I know I try to, set a good pace to our workouts and things like that. Try to go first when we're running routes, try to run the route right, try to set the right examples for the guys that we're throwing with, and just try to make it look good, try to make Dwayne feel comfortable as possible. is my main objective, and just making sure I'm coming out there with a focused mindset what I'm trying to do to get better.
And join us right back here on social media and in CTV studios next week for CTV Sports.